Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video where in today's video we are going back to Call of Duty World War II because there is a new update for this game that came out not too long ago, about a couple days ago. I know a lot of people have already covered all this stuff on their YouTube channel, but I thought I might as well do it on mine and kind of give off my opinions about the new stuff that's been added to the game. Also, the fourth and final DLC has finally been released for Call of Duty World War II, at least currently for the PlayStation 4. About a month later, PC and Xbox One users will be able to get the DLC. So let's go ahead and talk about these new items that have been added to the multiplayer. Keep in mind these items have also been added to every single platform. It's not strictly only for the PlayStation users. So anyway, the first thing I want to mention is a new basic training called Catalyst. What this does is that you can actually inject a serum into your body, and it lasts around I think 7 to 10 seconds, and what this serum does is your weapon handling increases. Now it doesn't go into detail what it actually does, but from my experience it seems like that your weapon shoots faster, you can aim down sights faster, and while you're aimed down sights you can actually move quicker, which is really nice. Also you can reload faster, very beneficial as well, but that's the only stuff that I've noticed from your weapon handling. I'm not sure if your recoil decreases at all. I guess I've never really noticed when I'm making gunfights and stuff like that, but keep in mind, like I said before, it only lasts around maybe 7 seconds from what I can tell. But also we got a new division in the game, which is probably the bigger deal about this new update. So this new division is called Commando, which we've heard about for quite some time now. I mean, we never really heard any leaks, but if you go create an emblem, there's actually some pieces to create an emblem that actually can make the Commando division. And so a lot of us actually thought the Commando division was going to be some sort of knife only division type thing, but none of us were actually completely sure about that. It turns out it's not a knife only division. But anyway, let's just go ahead and talk about what tiers are available for this division. So the very first tier that you get right away, it says paratrooper insert to designate drop site on spawn. So what this is saying is you basically get a tactical insertion for this division, which we have seen in previous Call of Duty games. You place this flare down on the ground, and then when you die and respawn, you'll respawn in that exact point you put that flare, right? So the same thing is true for this. They call it a paratrooper insert for a reason though, because instead of just spawning right there and then, you actually spawn in the air and you're falling down with a not a paratrooper, but you're falling down with a parachute, right? And that's why they call it a paratrooper insert, because you're falling down with an actual parachute, which is pretty cool because you can actually see the entirety of the map while you're in the air, which I think is pretty cool as well. You can also shoot enemies while you're in the air as well, so enemies will be like, wow, how the heck did I die? And then you'll just because you shot them in the air, you know. But keep in mind, you're a pretty big target as well in the air. If an enemy sees you in the air, they're going to shoot your parachute or yourself or whatever, right? If they shoot your parachute can actually go away and you can fall to your death. This has happened to me many times, and I've done it to many people as well. But also they can just shoot your body as well, so you could die in midair if they wanted to do that. But shooting the actual parachute is a lot easier. So yeah, in my opinion, a lot of people think this is really annoying. I can see why people think that, but it's definitely not overpowered, you know. It's definitely not an unfair thing, because, you know, you're basically like a sitting duck in the middle of the air and enemies can just shoot you. Keep in mind, you can actually descend faster if you hold down the sprint button, so that's really beneficial as well. But yeah, that's what's really cool about this paratrooper insert, is that I like placing it near objectives like hardpoint or domination, so that way I can defend the objective or try and attack the objective a lot faster. It's very good if you want to get right back into the action and play the objective. So going on to the second tier for the Commando division, it says health regenerate, I don't know why I said it like that, but health regenerates quicker and kills trigger healing. So what's cool about this, like it says, health regenerates faster, right, which is really cool. But also if you get a kill, let's say that you're really weak, your screen's all bloody and stuff like that, but while your screen's all bloody and you get a kill, you actually will start to heal, which is really nice. Now in hardcore mode, I'm not sure if this is a feature that actually works. I don't think it does. I played a little bit of hardcore mode with the Commando division, and from what I can tell, when I was injured, because when you're injured in hardcore mode you don't heal at all, so with this with this division, I don't think this tier actually works in hardcore mode, so just keep that in mind. Also, tier 3, it says multi-kills and headshots grant extra score plus ammo, so pretty self-explanatory. If you get like 2 or more kills in a rapid succession, then you actually get more score for your score streaks, which is really nice, but you also get more ammo for your gun as well. And then it also says if you get a headshot on an enemy, then you'll get extra score plus ammo. Now, I'm a little curious. Let's say you get a double kill, but one of those kills you got is a headshot. I'm not sure if you'll get even a bigger extra score or more ammo for your weapon. I'm not really sure about that, but nonetheless, once you unlock that tier and you do get a multi-kill or a headshot, that's going to be really nice, earning your score streaks a lot faster. Also, the 4th tier for this Commando division is probably the best tier you could have in any of these divisions, and that is you can get a second basic training. That is, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beneficial. There's so many different combinations you can actually run with a second basic training. Like one of them, this is probably one of my favorites, is I like having Hunker and Inconspicuous on the in the same kind of class, so that way I am actually going around playing the objective, like capturing hard points or domination flags and stuff like that, and people are like throwing grenades or satchel charges at me. And of course, with Hunker, you're immune to basically explosives, right, which is really nice. But also at the same time, I am also using a basic training where when I'm running around the map and an enemy has a UAV in the air, they can't see me on their mini map, and so that is just really beneficial. I can flank the enemy team, I can be immune to explosives at the same time. Really, really awesome. I'm so happy they added a division where you can get 2 basic trainings, and I've been using a lot of different combinations for basic trainings. Like, I've used one where I can reload faster, but also my pistols are dual wield, and it's very beneficial using the Reich's revolver as dual wield pistols because those things feel like they take forever to reload, so reloading those things faster is really beneficial. So yeah, I really, really like the 4th tier for the Commando division. Very, very cool. But also, just like the rest of the divisions, you can prestige it as well. So when you prestige this division for the first time, you get a new basic training called Remedy, which is really nice. So this Remedy basic training, you want to use it on other divisions, because what this Remedy does is Remedy makes you heal faster, which is really nice. But of course, that's already applied on the actual Commando division itself. So use Remedy on maybe the Airborne division and Mountain division, Expeditionary division, stuff like that. So I really like this division. If I'm running infantry or something like that, I'm definitely going to be using Remedy, so that way I can heal faster. Also, you get a weapon when you prestige this division for the very first time. It is called the AS-44, and as you guys probably already know, this is the same gun, or I should say the old version, the first model, I don't know what you want to call it, of the AK-47, right? Because the AK-47, I know a lot of people like using that gun in previous Call of Duty games, so this is like the World War II version of the AK-47 pretty much. And to be honest with you, I don't want to say it's overpowered because I'm not very good at using it so far. The recoil is absolutely horrendous. Oh my gosh, I cannot control the recoil on it. But then again, if you look at AK-47s in real life and then in previous Call of Duty games, they always have high recoil, right? So that's of course true. But I mean, if you're able to handle the recoil very well on the AS-44, then you're probably going to end up doing very well. Now, I use this gun in hardcore mode, and the range on it is not very good. I don't seem to get one-shots at longer ranges, because with most of the assault rifles in the game, I've been getting one-shot kills at longer distances, but with this AS-44, I don't seem to be getting one-shot kills, and it's a little frustrating for me. Maybe I'll have to put long barrel or something on it, but nonetheless, we got ourselves an AK-47 version, or World War II version of the AK-47 in Call of Duty World War II, which is really, really cool, and that's pretty much it for the video. That's all that's really been added for Call of Duty World War II. My opinion of the Commando division, I definitely do not think it's overpowered. I do think it's very useful for playing objectives when you use the paratrooper insert. It's also very good if you like to rush enemies and actually go for V2 rockets and stuff like that, because you can heal a lot faster. You earn more score for headshots and multi-kills and stuff like that. Not to mention you get a second basic training that could actually be very beneficial if you want to aim for a V2 rocket and stuff like that. So yeah, Commando division Division, I highly recommend you guys try it out. It is one of the best divisions in the game, my personal opinion, so don't forget to log into World War II, update your game, and go ahead and try it out. And like I said earlier, all these items that I mentioned that are in the multiplayer are on all the platforms. It's not only strictly for the PlayStation 4 currently, so just keep that in mind. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating for whatever you guys feel this video deserves. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty videos later in the future, and I shall catch you guys later.